Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of the Devout Joystick. Chris here, and it's Joystick for Life. We are doing another episode of Ni no Kuni 2 Revenant Kingdom. Last time we left off, we did a favor for Bonnie and the whole band of bandits. And now we are going to go to the King's Cradle to try to get our own Kingmaker.
Hiya!
Evan lad!
Evan lad, have ye a moment for old Batu before you take off? Batu, I messed his name up. I couldn't very well deny young Tani back there in front of everybody.
No, listen here.
But there's not a soul been to that cradle and made it back unscathed. If she comes home with so much as a scratch, I'll have your hide, understand? Yes, Chief Batu, we'll be very careful. Tani will be safe with us, I promise. Alright, I think we're ready. So, in this first video of this episode, you're gonna have to excuse me. Because this is the first time that I'm recording with the game capture card Elgato HD 60 and recording on the blue microphone.
Fine.
The cradle's up there.
Wow.
That sure is a lot of stairs.
All right.
Here we are at last. Come on. So I'm gonna be recording this from the straight ground, you guys, because I've been through an entire lot. Been going through a whole lot of stuff that I'll share as the episodes go along. Made it back from Africa, and that was really crazy experience. A very crazy experience, to say the least.
Huh.
So this is where we get our Kingmaker, huh? Yes, if we can prove ourselves worthy. So we are now in the Cradle of Light, and we are going to do our first set of trials to get our first Kingmaker. What's this? The designs and everything in here is just crazy. Like, I'm playing this on the Marvel's Spider-Man Limited Edition PS4 Pro, and I'm just so thrown off at how much improved the graphics have gotten from just the base PS4. I do. My name is Evan Pettywhisker of the House of Tildrum. I have come to make a pact with one of the great guardians. Very well. Then the trials of knowledge and courage await.
Go forth.
Leave thy companions behind thee and go forth. So we gotta do this alone. The time to prove thy worth has come, Evan Pettywhisker of the House of Tildrum.
Blimey.
Good luck, Evan. You'll be fine. You can do this. So there is a method to getting these trials done. You've got to follow the riddle and get a, how do you call it, bonus out of hitting all the steps and acquiring everything there is to get. Where am I? Behold the trial of knowledge. This story, like any other, is possessed of a beginning, a middle, and an end. Trace the trial of this tale to pass the trial, or go back on thyself and fail. That's not an option. Could that be where the story begins? Trial of knowledge. Approach beginnings and select begin the trial to start. The aim is to follow the story in the correct order from statue to statue until you reach the end. If you pass a statue checkpoint in the wrong order, you'll fail the trial and have to start again. So you'll need to read the story carefully and work out which part comes where. You may also come across wheels which turn the statue next to them through 90 degrees. Apparently, this may also have an important bearing on how the checkpoints work. If you went through the checkpoints in the wrong order and you didn't pass the trial, try checking the direction the statue are facing. And you'll also notice that tiles fall away as you walk over them, so you'll need to trace a single path without going back on yourself. If you get stuck, press the touchpad to try again. So basically, all of these stories that we're going to be going through are talking about the previous Ni no Kuni game. Once upon a time, the world was ruled over by an evil dragon possessed of terrible power. A little boy from a little village, determined to rid the world of the dragon's misery and bring happiness back to all, set out to defeat the beast. At his touch, the magic wand handed down by the people of his village stirred to life, and thus he was granted the power of sorcery. Drawn by the call of the wand, a fairy came to the boy and befriended him. Together, the two set out on a great journey to save the world. So all these little balls that you see, the bonus orbs, you can get extra stuff at the end for collecting those. So the first thing we need to do is, it's been a while since I've done this, I'm not even gonna lie to you. Reread the chapter. Once upon a time, the world was a little boy from a little village. So boy first, then you're gonna do the magic wand next, then you're gonna do the fairy. So that's basically what you gotta do. So I'm trying to get all the bonus orbs so I can show you guys what happens once you touch every one of them. So it's gonna take a few times, because see how it just fell on me like that? Now you're gonna have to redo the progress. So in order to get everything, you want to make sure that you hit everything once and you don't have to go through anything else. So the best way to do it this time I can think of is to do this. Yep. So you gotta twist. Oh, I see. See, it's been a while. You're gonna have to forgive me. I'm not the best at puzzles or, you know, being a master as some of these other guys be doing. Trying to figure out how this is supposed to go. Magic wand. It's not the magic wand next. Oh, yes, it is. See? Boom. See, that's why I messed up. That's why I messed up. But now I just tied myself into a corner. I forgot how you got the bonus orb then. It's a plus if you get all the orbs. I'm gonna try once more to show you, and if I can't get them all, then ooh, that's not good. But so you do this. Decisions. I'm at a crossroads. Okay, so I want to get that wand. So if I make a left, and hit that, then yeah. I wonder what happens if I go over here and... Oh, so I can finish here. Oh, okay. So I'll restart one more time and I know what to do now. Because I can get the last orb. Alright. So this is what you have to do then. And then take this route. Yup. Why? Okay, so I gotta turn I gotta turn the statue to face. Okay. How embarrassing. How embarrassing. No! Oh, man. I was going too fast. Alright. Yeah, it's been a while since I played Ni no Kuni. It's been an entirely too long of a time. But I got it this time. There you go. So that should do it. There we go. Congratulations. We got all the ones on that chapter. Together, the two of them set out on a great journey to save the world. So all those items you acquire from getting those orbs, and it early on will help you a long way. So now we're going to go to the next chapter, and they progressively get harder as it goes along. So now we're going to read this one. Hopefully I do a little bit better on this one. Guided by his friend the fairy, the boy roamed the land and gathered together a band of faithful companions. The first was a kind-hearted harpist. That's the first one, whose magical melodies could soothe even the fieriest of souls. The second was a brave pistoler. Boom. Ever ready to help his friends through any hardship they may face on their quest. The third was a wise wizard, and then his party assembled. The boy found the courage at last to face the monsters that trouble the world. So, first is a harpist. So, this is not the one that I'm thinking of, that they all have to face the boy, because that one was difficult, I'm not gonna lie to you. Boom. So then the next one was a pistoler. I don't even know if I'm saying that word right. So then you have the... No, I don't want to do that. I keep messing up. Hold on. Alright. The next one is a wise wizard. And then we get to the boy. So it's this one. You really don't have a choice. So then you have the monster face the boy, so that you can attack him, basically. There you go. So then they'll hit each other. Yup. But the funny thing about all this is I gotta restart the chapter because I just walked over my last step. Forgive me, guys. I am showing my noob skills right now. I am not a perfectionist in the first time. It wouldn't be real, you know? It wouldn't be real if I did it perfect every time. But I will take my time on this one to make sure I don't get it wrong again. Okay, so I want to do this. I think I may have walked over the step I needed to walk over to actually make this a thing. So this should be alright. Alright, so what I want to do, what I should have done, is walk the other way. Okay. To make it make it. No. See, puzzles are not my thing. It takes me so many times to do a puzzle correctly. It's ridiculous. I want that last orb so I could show you all what it's about. Well, this is really not 100% walkthrough, so let's just go ahead and I maybe will cover another video some other time, because I really just want to get through this game so I can show you guys what happens. Because I've had this series on incomplete for too long, and it's time to finish it. I appreciate everybody that's been watching so far, because my goodness, you guys are some patient folk. So this one should be the last one. The evil dragon who ruled over the world could not be defeated until the 4 towers emitting the evil aura that protected him had been destroyed. The first tower looming in front of him, the wizard first laid it low with a mighty spell. The second was close by the pistolier second, who carefully took aim and fell it with a single shot. The third was sent toppling when the harpist turned to a soldier and spurred on him with her songs. The fourth tower, which stood in front of the ferry, was flattened when he ran it head first as fast as he could. His towers gone, the dragon was vulnerable at last, and the final battle began in earnest. As a fight began between them, the boy spied his chance when the dragon turned to face him and let loose the legendary spell Mornstar and struck the dragon, who fell down dead. Thus the world was saved and all lived happily ever after. So, you've got a lot to do on this one. So, just to recap, the first thing we got to do is hit that wizard, and then we've got to aim all these statues at each tower. So the wizard is going to hit the first one. This to move around. Second was a pistolier. Carefully took aim. You gotta turn him around. Bam. Knocked him down. Look at me trying to get all these dang bonus orbs. I'm gonna trap myself, which is very easy to do, actually. It's very easy to do. If you're trying to 100% complete this, it's a very hard thing to do. Third was sent harping when a harpist turned to a soldier and spurred on him his songs. I'm about to trap myself anyway. Let me just see if this was right. Yeah, I'm trapped anyway.
Oh.
I appreciate all of your guys' patience. I really, really do. So yeah, I've been really tired lately. I don't know what the cause was, but I haven't been able to really do much of anything. And I've been debating on whether to pick up this series back or not right now, you know, with the midst of everything that's been going on. And I'm like, my goodness. My goodness. Okay, so I want to take the other way around. Okay. So I want to come back. I'm not even going to get that right now. Okay, so I want to... Okay, these don't matter. So turn her around there, and then all of these will disappear. And then I can just do a little circle, and then come back. And then use this dragon to make this... The boy will be last. So then I have to go over here and use the fairy. Let me make sure. Yep. Alright, so I gotta go this way. Yep. And he's gonna charge him head on. And then the boy is going to attack the final tower, or the dragon. He's gonna make him face him with the legendary spell Mornstar. And there you go. Complete. As the fight between them raged, the boy spied on his chance when he could deliver the legendary spell Mornstar to him, and knocked the dragon down, and boom. So we only got some 3-leaf swordway, and that was it. Thy knowledge is proven.
Oh.
Is that how I'm supposed to leave, I wonder? You know, one thing about games like this is that I really don't like how they don't do voice acting for every cutscene or everything. I don't know why they, you know, take breaks on that, because there's gonna be a cutscene for this. Oh, I'm mistaken. Where am I? It's awfully high up. The trial of courage awaits.
Go forth.
Draw thy sword and vanquish thy foe before thee. I think we'll be fine. Big boy. Oh. I'm trying to remember how to fight here. So yeah, just keep doing these higgledies. But see, we're so over leveled right now for this, because you only gotta be
I'm counting on you.
Yeah, tear him up. Beat his behind. Tear him up. He's gonna die very quickly. Just keep dodging his attacks. He's done. Just that fast. He's done. 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 Do I need to say done again?
Evan!
You did it. I did. Yeah, we did.
Evan Petty Whisker Tildrum, thou hast proven thyself worthy. A Kingmaker shall be thine.
The graphics though, they just so dope. It would have been dope if we would have got a bigger bigger Kingmaker.
So, where is it?
Oi! Don't be here, man!
Huh.
What's with this little guy? Is he a monster?
Oh, that
Oh, that's charming, that is. Monster indeed. I'm your flippin' Kingmaker, ain't I? Core, you lot don't know how to hurt a bloke's feelings.
Hello?
So you're my Kingmaker?
That's right, man.
That I am, Sunshine. Name's Lofty. Lovely to meet you and all that. So Evan passed a trial with flying colors, it looks like. Which means he can become a king again, right?
You went wrong there.
It does indeed. You have my full permission to rule over a realm of your own. Thank you. I'm sorry if I seem ungrateful. It's just I was expecting someone grander.
Okay.
Of course, stab me in the heart, why don't you? The nerve. I'll have you know I can look very grand indeed when I have a mind to, but not at the moment, but anyway. It's time to make our bond official. You got anything on you we can use to swear a pact over? It'll become a sacred treasure of your kingdom, so don't go giving me weapons all caked with monster blood or anything like that, you hear?
Oh!
Oh, of course, I completely forgot. It sounds like as if my sword and wand won't do. Let me see. Come on, man, I ain't got all day.
Ah!
What about this stick? Tidy, right, let's... Hang on.
Really?
A stick? He wants to make the sacred bond over a stick. You're a one, you are. Well, can't be helped, I suppose. Looks like a nice sturdy one at least. Yes. Alright, here goes. Hold up the royal twig.
Come on. There's beautiful. Righto, my turn. That's us joined forever!
Good.
I now pronounce us king and kingmaker. May the king's bond that now binds us remain thick and lustrous till death do us part. Oh, it's like a marriage.
Huh.
King's bond, huh? I've only got to like chapter 6, but I think that later on in the game we'll have more
Crikey!
abilities to reach other kingmakers, but we have to be like a higher level for that. So after this, we will be able to go and reach the next chapter that we have to reach. That's right, man. You get a load of this little beauty. You got the tactic tweaker, so now we'll be able to gauge how we can handle certain enemies versus slimes or armored enemies, or be able to get additional strength in combat or defense in combat towards certain attacks. That's going to be just an interesting thing that we can do when we get a little bit more further on. So if you guys want to hear me, you know, cover all the voice captured, you know, dialogue, let me know in the comments below. If not, I'll just be quiet on it. But yeah, I think I hit pretty much everything. Yeah, you get extra EXP, you know, additional defenses. You'd be a little bit more quicker in combat. Increase your, you know, defensive capabilities, or your range, or your melee attacks. I can't believe I spent maybe like 5 to 10 minutes trying to collect all those bonus orbs in that trial, and it's just gonna bother me.
All right.
I don't even think I got them all on my own playthrough of this game. Just call. Alright, so that does it for this episode of Ni no Kuni 2 Revenant Kingdom. Next time we will talk to Batu and let him know that we're back and pass the trials, and then we're going to go on to the next episode. But as of right now, this is the Devout Joystick, Chris speaking, and it's Joystick for life, and I'll see you all in the next video.